Hello, welcome to Little Arrow Soaps. Today we are going to be going through the ordeal that is Sorting Hat bath bombs. So these are one of my special effects bath bombs. The powder will mostly be white with a core of one of the 4 Harry Potter house colors. And we've already prepared our powders for those. And we should have nice, easy time of it. Should. But we had a different mold last year, and we actually had a mold made this year because our old mold was starting to break. So this is our new mold. Puts the impression of the Sorting Hat on there. Our old mold was starting to break because it wasn't super well designed. And on top of that, the edges were not stable, so it would start to crumble and reveal the secret powder inside. So we would have people, like, after the first couple ones were given away or sold, then the people would start to cheat. And so now we have worked on surprise special effects color bombs and stuff to try and improve that. And I think I've gotten it now. So we're gonna see how it all pans out. I'm noticing my blue's a little lighter than I want it to be, but I have cubes. So I'm gonna add some cubes which are darker to darken it up a bit. Bit darker. Just get some extra color in there. Okay, that looks better to me. In my opinion, it's the one that counts, so yay! Alright, and I just got blue all over these gloves. So, we're going to dust them off and get started. So, we've got our base on. We're going to put in some of our powder, create a well, and then add a scoop of color, trying to not get it on the edges at all. And then cover that up. Seems pretty straightforward. Now again, this is my first time using this mold. We had it custom made. There may be a little packing trial and error, but we will get through it all. Ideally, when we are all done, we should not know what is what. We got our little... Come on, do. We've got our Sorting Hat impression. Good thickness on the bomb. And then, like many of them, we'll flip it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Might finger pack the face just a bit, just to get a little crisper, but not bad. And we'll get some more color in here. Ooh, brick of plastic. Lots of yellow. And we'll cover it again. So we've tried a few different iterations of these as well, just like our Among Us guys. But we find in the testing with our Among Us guys, I like the loose powder over the cubes, unless we're working in small spaces like the mixtapes, so that we get a little bit more definition. Beautiful finger packing definitely made a difference on there. It doesn't want to slide the best, but that means it has a tight fit, which is good, and that will loosen over time as well. Gotta try and... So another way we're trying to combat cheating and picking a house on purpose is that we're gonna paint all of the house colors on the side, so that if it does peek through, it does look like paint. Looking nice. That one's a little thicker, but I like the way the faceplate turned out better. So let's see what I can do to marry the two. Now, this is a double batch. I don't know how many this is going to give me ideally. So we're just going to keep kind of going in a rotation until we're out of powder. I will say the push on this mold is pretty smooth. I've used a few molds from this mold maker, which is one of the reasons why I decided to go with them, because they do custom, and I liked their other stuff. They're a little different than the Kata molds, which is nice, but still very high quality. Hello, Bells. Welcome in. Nice to see you again. We are making sorting hat bath bombs. Flatten the center. Flatten into place so we get nice definition. Make a well. I called out sick. Caught a bug and my dog is sick too. Sounds like a great day to be sick. And over to Gryffindor. Careful not to get it on the side like I just did on the blue one. I want these to be secret. Oh, Tenor, that is one of the better ones you've done in a while. So we're getting fully into Con Crunch now. We're in single digit days, which is just so fun. But we'll make it. We always do. Even if we slowly go insane in the process. But it's a slow descent into madness. Hardly noticeable. How are y'all doing? We're doing all right. Just getting stuff done ahead of convention. We're going to be having what we lovingly refer to as a packing party with some friends this weekend. We're going to help us put labels on literally hundreds of items. So we're getting stuff together. So I've got Legos and dragons and one more thing to do. What else do I have to do, Zulu? I have things. I had a list. Sorting hats. Something like 350 soaps, and I can't even imagine how many bath bombs. We're doing... Okay, let's do rough math. The average bath bomb we're gonna have 10 of, at least, probably more. And we're doing 16 or 18 different types, depending on what kind of a bug I get. So that's 160 to 180 minimum. So we shall see. We shall see. And we're gonna have salts, and I just talked to the duck lady today. Everything has to be done before Comicpalooza. I know not everything does. However, most of it. Because it is one of our biggest ones. Another round of Pokebars would not be unwise. Oh yeah, I definitely need another round of Pokeballs. Definitely need another round of Pokeballs. I want to do dragons, and I want to do Legos. So that's 4 more recipes of bombs. Do I have anything else on that list? Slide. Oh, and then I gotta write descriptions for everything, and we gotta take photos of everything, ingredient labels, product listings for the website, because things will go live on the website right after the convention. Yeah. So we may get socially questionable content, but we shouldn't get anything sexual. Oh yeah. Yeah, we get some weird stuff with tenor, but it's fun. You never quite know what they're gonna pull out. And some things that are totally PG out of context, not so much. Not so much anymore. So yeah, I'd say so far this bath bomb mold is a lot easier to work with than the old one that I did, which is appreciated because the old one that I had was a pain in the butt. It was cool it being more the hat shape, but having just the hat on here is perfectly fine. A lot of people who do this kind of bath bomb don't even bother with that. They just make a round and put some color in the middle. Not that I really blame them. Oh no, certainly not. This is a labor of love. Can't you feel the love? I want more from it. It just feels lazy. I've seen other ones where they put it in the cauldron pots and then cover the top with some just a little like white powder or frosting or something. And I feel like that one's super lazy, but I do some stuff like that, but just for Halloween. The bucket bombs are really fun for Halloween. I am curious what kind of vendors we're going to see at the con this year. We probably should start making our announcements about Comic Palooza this weekend. And because I've already started, Pop Soap already made theirs. Slytherin is not the next one. Gryffindor's the next one. Then it will be Slytherin. Because this one was Ravenclaw. Must go in order, or they will all end up being the same. Because before, I would do like a half batch and make each half different house color. And I was like, that's kind of stupid because I will have uneven numbers. So you're going, what? No, I'm going Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor. So split that in half. So when it's on the board, reading right to left or left to right, it'll be Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin. Does that make sense? Not that it matters. We want to lose track of these. Yeah, I mean, it loops. We're going to do. There's only so many loops we can make. But yeah. We want to lose track of what's what. We want to be like, I have no idea. Because that is the fun of it. Not knowing. Okay, when you pack them, it's just easier to jumble them. Oh yeah. I just did Gryffindor! You're trying to confuse me now. I know it. Sir, I have a very good system over here, and you cannot interfere with my system. You can try, but you will fail. Unless you came over here and took these from me one at a time and rearranged them without me paying attention. It's just too early in the night to be effective. Little troll. Little troll. So I put gold glitter in the white powder so they'll make whatever interior nice and glittery, which will be fun. Just gotta make sure this glitter is mixed in well in some parts. Some will look a little more gold than others, but that's okay. So I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy, and I've finished my first run through, and now I'm doing a second kind of, I wouldn't quite say a speed run, but I'm kind of ignoring outside quests. I'm trying to just do the main story quests and then some of the side combat, which I enjoy. It's not often I'll go back and replay a game, but it's nice to do it right away too, because I know all the commands and I don't have to relearn them or refigure them out as I go. I just know what I'm doing, which is not something I'm used to in video games, which is nice. Go. Going back to bed. Energy's all used up. Yeah, go to bed. Rest. Then sleep. Have you been sleeping? You need to take good care of yourself. Hello, ADHD Games. Welcome on in. We are working on some Sorting Hat bath bombs. Making our way through everything. Don't eat the soap, Lodge. Such aggressive soap eating. Don't do it. That had to be sang to the tune of shots. So we took some color inside, sprinkle the white powder, or I guess gold powder, because there's a lot of gold glitter in here. Oof, dish soap's even worse. The Hufflepuff looks like an egg. It does! It does look like an egg. When I was a little kid, we would always get those fish at Walmart. The little pink and blue little guppy things. And they were probably painted fish, thinking about it now. But every week we would get them. And then the following week, my mom would clean their bowl. And then they would subsequently die. And it confused us all for the longest time. Like, why do they die every time we clean their bowl? That's supposed to be good for them. And then we figured out my mom was using dish soap to clean out the bowl and killing our fish, which, as small children, was quite devastating. That our mother was a serial killer of little fish. So after that, she stopped doing that. And we kept a couple fish for like a while. I don't remember how long, but significantly longer than when she cleaned it with dish soap. Squishy, 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 squishy. Let's loosen some more powder up. So when I'm doing bigger batches like this, I try and squish my powder down because it prevents it from drying out faster. Hello, Aram. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in Convention Crunch and slowly losing our sanity as we make bath bombs. Yay! Lots of fun. I'm sure there's a bunch of cosplayers out there doing the same thing, just with different end goals. So I expected more of a Fight Club vibe when I heard you made soap. This is a happier vibe. Oh, we do have Fight Club nights where we're making our Fight Club soap. But, you know, self-care is happy and healthy. And so we are happy and trying to be healthy and trying to keep our sanity as we make hundreds of items. Hundreds. Speaking of, here's one of our Fight Club soaps. Yay! This way. There you go.
The best angle.
Yeah, we do make this Fight Club soap. It will be restocked in our shop next weekend. Yeah.
After Memorial Day.
After Memorial Day. Specifically after Memorial Day. Because for all of our convention soaps, they are made with the intention of going to the convention, and if we sell out of them before we go to the convention, there was no point. We might as well just made it a regular soap. So convention in-person people get first dibs. You can talk about the fighting, just not the club. That checks out, I suppose. Got a slanted one. Just a little. So, these are scented with butterscotch, which is a nice, not quite caramely, it's a little more smoky, but I try to make it not too overpowering. When I turn butterbeer into a soap, I add ale or beer scent, which makes it a little less sweet, because in a soap this is pretty sweet, but in the bath bomb it's not as bad. And these ones are really popular, so that's why I'm making a double batch of them. Usually when I would do the other sorting hats, I'd do like 40 to 60 of them at a time. And that was annoying. So just a double batch now, because those would also last us the rest of the year. And as we transport them around, they get banged up and they don't look as good. So making smaller quantities more often this year. But that works out because then I get to make them on stream and hang out with you guys. I think that one's too gone. Some of these coasters are starting to hit their last legs. We've ordered new ones, but I have this stack here. Might as well use them up. Two. That one's okay. I love hanging out. Well, you are always welcome to hang out here. Always. We are a pretty chill place. Sometimes I start getting science-y, but I got to be science-y with a family at work today, so I don't need to necessarily be science-y tonight. And most people who have been hanging out here know how bath bombs work and my process and all that, but we can always go over it more. But It's just kind of monotonous and soothing in a way. I'm just playing Hades when I should be playing Zelda, when I should be doing stream improvements. It is your time. You get to do whatever you want. You know, I never really looked at that emote before, and I gotta say, butt on a brain was not my bingo card of things to see today. I had a patient with 3 knees today. That was fun. He had a second knee joint, well, not knee joint, but a second knee plateau growing off of his femur. It's probably the second biggest one I've ever seen. It's really cool. None of the other girls I work with have seen one. And they're like, oh my God, what is that? I'm like, that's a tumor. It's osteochondroma. They can be anything from just a little bump next to your knee all the way up to like a full secondary top joint. So it's like this double jointed. No, so like you have your knee and then your other part of your knee would come here and they hinge. And for him, he had a second one growing out like right here. Just hanging out, growing, causing him knee pain, obviously. So once we make sure that his bones are done growing, we'll cut it off and he'll go back to living a normal life. I did have one patient years ago whose knees bent backwards because they didn't have a kneecap. And I'm still 100% sure that he did it to freak me out. Because I'll be honest, if I had weird flexy backwards knees, I would totally do that to the x-ray tech and freak them out too. He laughed. It was more entertaining for him than me. But that's okay. If you have a weird body part, you have every right to be weird with it. Why not? Though sometimes I'm not fully paying attention, obviously. But also, like, you don't always think, like, when you look at a person, you're like 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 hands, 2 feet. Yay! Sometimes in my field, there are not 2 of everything. And a couple of times, my worst one was I took this kid out of his splint on his one arm, and I wasn't paying attention to his other arm because why would I? I'm focusing on the fracture. And so I take him out of his splint so that he can go get x-rays so we can see just how broken it is. And to help kind of comfort him, I'm like, here, let's take your other hand and hold the fractured arm so that it feels more stable. And he just kind of looked at me and laughed. And that's when I realized he only had one hand. His other hand was just a thumb. And I'm like, well, I am gonna go let x-ray know that you are ready. And I let them know, like, hey, by the way, he does not have a second hand. I did not know that. That was not in his chart. He is cool with the whole process of it, especially as like a 13-year-old boy. But yeah, I felt real dumb. But luckily that's not something that you're like super likely to run into. Reminds me of Men in Black scene. Notice anything strange? Stomach, liver, lungs? Nope, all fine. Doctor, they're all missing. Yes. Lots of fun ones like that. Every so often we'll discover another bone in somebody's body, like the knee kid who has 2 knee or femoral heads. And then sometimes you'll discover missing body parts, different things like that. Always entertaining, never a dull moment. And usually, not always, but usually my kids who are like different limbed or unequal or stuff like that, they're usually pretty cool about it. Pretty good sports. So I do an impression of the hillbilly when he gets possessed by the alien. Remind me on the stream, I'll do it sometime. Indeed, we will remind you on stream. We have to. That sounds like fun. I love those movies. They're great. Today I learned hillbilly is apparently a no-no word for some folks. Are those folks hillbillies? Interesting. I mean, I know some people who use the term proudly, like Appalachian folks, but I will admit that I do not know many Appalachian folks, and so perhaps differently. I don't know. Hillbillies is just kind of a fun word. Break up some more. Ravenclaw. Out in Tennessee. No, I like the people. I live in Tennessee, and Appalachian people do use it. Yeah. I mean, I lived in a trailer park in New York, in the Appalachians, and they preferred redneck there, but they didn't mind hillbilly. They just thought redneck fit them better. So, who am I to judge people's preferred nomenclature? I'm just afraid now if I allow it. If I allow it now, it allows it permanently and then someone can use it badly. I think we can't live in fear of what other people are going to be offended by at all times. I definitely think we need to be sensitive, but I don't know. Feels odd. Ooh, that one's getting flimsy. Alright, where are we at? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. We still got more powder. Push, 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 push. Poke, 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 poke. The sound went away on my fishy cam. Brain. Total brain fart. In the background here, so Zulu's running audio through Stream now, so I have different audio out here, and I've been putting on the Monterey Bay Aquarium feed, and it's been quiet, but it's okay. I don't mind that it's quiet. I have no fishy music. I don't know. But, like, yeah. The world,
They're not playing any music.
They turned off the fishy music?
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
How about the otters?
Yeah, we can watch the sea otters. It's okay if they don't have music. It was so cool seeing them. Now watching them again, like they are definitely diving, maybe napping. Oh, there's one. They're hanging out by the windows. Yeah, if you ever want to watch awesome sea life, the Monterey Bay Aquarium has a bunch of really cool live webcams or just recordings of their different exhibits. I've had a couple really bad ones. I've had one or two pop up in a group as a group of 2 or 3 really hateful people towards LGBTQ, but we got safe mode up and dealt with it pretty quickly. I had one person who came by and was asking some questions like, why are you an ally, sort of stuff, but it stayed appropriate and was a really good discussion. Yeah, I feel like some people just come in looking for a fight sometimes. That's one of the reasons why we've changed our labeling on our signs at markets. Our stuff used to say vegan. We ourselves are not vegan, but our soap and most of our products are, which is why we said vegan on our stands. But we would have people coming up to us like looking to argue about veganism and stuff like that. It's like, why are you looking for a fight? One time, the funniest time to me, someone came up and they were like, I grew up on a farm and I did this and I did that and we used the whole cow, and we're sitting there eating ribs at our table in front of this man who is ranting about how we shouldn't be vegan or something. And I was like, yeah, those are good points, sir. I also like beef. Thanks. Have a nice day. And he just kind of didn't know how to take it that we were. But it's like, why are we here to start a fight with people at a farmer's market that are just sitting here selling soap and eating ribs? This feels more like a reflection on you than on us. I'm sorry, there's something going on in your life where you feel like you need to come argue with people to give yourself some value. And that's one reason that we haven't done the first Pride that we were in business, we did an ally soap. I myself identify as bisexual, even though I am in a heterosexual marriage. Some people in the LGBTQ community do not view me as bisexual, even though that's how I identify, because I am in a heterosexual relationship, which I personally think is stupid. If you want to identify as something, that's what you identify as. But we did an ally soap, mostly so I wouldn't have to have that conversation with everybody. And it went over just fine. But because our business is not political, it is soap, it is self-care, it is fun, we decided to not continue doing Pride collection currently. We're also just doing so much else that it would take a lot of effort to kind of go out of our way to do it. an exclusive group trying to be exclusive. Oh yeah, I'm not valid because I'm not sleeping with women anymore, apparently. You know how hard it is to date women? Women suck. We're so annoying. Men are easier. I know. Could you imagine two of me running around? I heard that giggle. Yeah, no. Two of me would be chaos. If I had a wife or a girlfriend, we would be insane. No. But I love my husband. I do. I mean, so much more soap, though. I don't care what you're talking about. Oh, that's right. It must just be that the office is cold, right? I like your husband, too. Good. He's good husband. Much approve. But, like, I don't know. I don't want to have those political discussions over soap. I know that there are times when it's good to use a catalyst to bring about a discussion. And I think times like this in our stream right now where we can actually have a talk. But I don't think it's at the market. I don't think it's when I'm trying to sell soap or trying to share my art with people. My art is not political. I am not a very politically minded person. I, of course, have my opinions, but hey. Have you ever made a ding dong soap? I will assume you mean the anatomically correct soap. At this time, no. I have not. I retire from some political discussions, but our Punisher soap, ready to re-educate some peeps. Oh yes, I'm ready on that one. That the Punisher soap is definitely something that's I am bothered and I am reclaiming. But back to soap shapes. I have not. One of the many reasons is most of our stuff is very kid friendly, and so we don't really do non-kid friendly things. But if it were to be commissioned, then I would totally do it. Yeah, if someone wanted to order it for like a bachelorette party, I would happily do it and put so much branding on the outside that says not for insertion, because it's not. But yeah. For the record, I will exclude anatomical names from our mod. It's just body parts. Yes, we need to be comfortable with saying our body parts. We need our children to be comfortable with saying their body parts. They are body parts. Everybody has some form of them. Penis, vagina, whatever. They are important to know, because if we cannot communicate effectively, then what's the point? Please do not go into your doctor and tell them that my down there hurts. There's many things down there. Please elaborate. And then you hear the horror stories about kids who are never taught their body parts, and they're like, Grandpa is gonna play with my puppy, and like, wait a second, you don't have a dog. And other horrific stories that I've been told working in healthcare. So much fun. Show me on the doll where it hurts. The doll doesn't have it. Speaking from someone who works in a hospital system, we have dolls that have it all. All of it. Yep. Splashy, splashy sea otters playing. We use the real words with our 3-year-old, but I still laugh when she says butthole. Oh, so funny. But also so important. I had a friend, when she was a little girl, was learning her body parts and learning colors at about the same time. And she was kind of struggling. So every time they'd go places, Mom would kind of point out things in colors and ask her, what color is that? What color is that? And one time they were at a restaurant, and the restaurant worker was wearing a purplish apron. And so her mom pointed at the apron and said, "Honey, what color is that?" And she very proudly, in front of a full room of people, shouted, "It's Magina." And, at that point, 15 years later, her parents would not let her move on from that moment in her life because it's hilarious. And now, an additional 15 years later, I'm telling strangers who do not even know who this girl is. So, Janessa, if you're out there, your story lives on. I will always tell everyone, ever, forever, and ever. It's your legacy. Or 8, 12, 20. We've got 20 now. And you thought I was a handful on my stream. Zulu's our little troll on this stream. I love him dearly, but he causes half of the chaos. Pokey, 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 pokey. We're starting to wind down on the bath bomb mix here. And then we're going to paint some bombs after this because I did some counting and I've got like 7 or 8 bombs that need to be painted tomorrow, and that's going to take forever. So we'll paint at least one tonight. Not forever, just all night. Nope, forever. Never ending. Painting forever. That's a 5 ever. Indeed, it will be a 5 ever. We're gonna mop our kitchen this weekend, and it's just gonna foam up with all the bath bomb powder that I've spilled over the last couple of weeks. Should be fun. That's the way to make cleaning fun. Just sprinkle bath bomb powder all over your house. And just foam up and be very entertaining as you clean. Come on. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay, next design for a bath bomb needs little handles on the side so I can push it down. Okay, I think it's safe to say I have 0 broken tentacles. Yay! Our Ursula soap has survived packaging, which we were not certain of because I may have gone a little crazy. No, everything in context, unless I don't want it to be, and then it will be chaos, which is also fun. Come on. Disconnect, please. There we go. Beautiful. dropping things again. Eh. Okay, so I am on red according to my flawless system. Wait, you can break them? You can break anything. Indeed, you can break anything. It just takes various degrees of effort. But yeah, nothing is guaranteed until it's packaged. So, even though I've made 24 of these, there's always a chance only one will make it to packaging. It's got to make it through packaging. Bath bombs are a lot more volatile than soaps, but sometimes soaps get damaged in the packing process as well. But these are the costs of doing delicate work. And I hear my rabbit over in the corner chewing on something hard. I think he's gnawing at his water bottle, so I'll probably go fill that up in a little bit. He's not quite at the shaking it angrily stage. So has anybody else seen and subsequently cried at Guardians of the Galaxy yet? Anybody? I need to discuss this emotional trauma, and the provider that I work for, who is going to finally go see it, is seeing it tonight, and then I won't see her until Friday, and then we can both sit there and just be like, yeah, that hurt. Mario was good. Good trauma though? Yeah, good trauma. It hurt because the bunny looks like my bunny. And I think that's vague enough that people won't get it until they get it. But she looks just like him. And that hurt. That was hard. Was not ready for that. So if you go see it, bring some tissues. Definitely bring some tissues. Beautifully done. Absolutely loved it. Don't know if I can physically watch it again. But hey, that's always the issue with well done, hard-hitting things. Oh, we have an example of one of the tentacles on our Ursula soap.
Tentacle context. None of them broke.
Yay, none of them broke. To be fair, that one was one of the easier ones. There were definitely harder ones in there.
Oh yeah, and none of those broke either.
Sweet! Very pleased.
They kind of got a little smushed in the packing process, but they're still intact.
That's fine. I can deal with that. Alright. Do we have 4 more worth here? Because I got space for 4 more. We shall find out. We ship. That's the fun part. So after the conventions, if any of the stuff that we've made that makes it through the convention and doesn't sell out the first day, like Kirby did last year, then we can ship. We always have options.
Okay.
Oh, now the secondary moment of truth. Do they fit in the box?
No, they don't, but can they at least be angled well enough?
Squishy,
Oh,
squishy, squishy.
Actually, they're pretty good.
They fit?
I wouldn't say they fit, but they can be angled well enough. We'll pull 7 in here. Yeah, we'll be good.
Starting again. Green. And here I was worried I wouldn't have enough powder. So, Anybody fans of Harry Potter? What houses are we? I am Ravenclaw. Through and through. It's definitely leaning Slytherin in high school. Ah, that's cute with the badger. I love it. Ah, wonderful. Gotta love our Slytherin brethren. The playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy that I'm doing right now is a Slytherin, and I have to say I think their common room might be the best. It's really cool. Ah! Go away. Hey, Zulu, did you ever talk to your brothers about this weekend while it's on my mind? Or next weekend? The ADHD brain trying to schedule things in advance with a family that doesn't schedule things in advance. But we still love you guys. Green, yellow. If I don't talk about asking now, we will never ask, and then it will become the day before, and then we'll have to figure out accommodations for our big boy, and yeah. Never done Pottermore, but the pre-sort before Legacy released, I linked my account and put me in Slytherin. I didn't know that they were pre-sorting. Was that sorting process more legit than the in-game one? Because the in-game one was like, I sense something in you. Random question. Secondary, which one do you feel more akin to? And then give each house's motto, basically. Yellow. I am back on yellow. I mean, I understand that there are going to be a lot of people who are like, no, I didn't get my house. But you could change it, but like, just put in the Pottermore quiz. That would have been fun. Something connecting to the game through the website, the Wizarding World website. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I think we are reaching the end of this batch. I pre-ordered it. I've not even downloaded it. Such a horrible fangirl. I did not pre-order it because I don't pre-order games. I wait. Pre-ordering games incentivizes them to release games early and unfinished and make everything DLC. But I downloaded it, and I went to play it, and then my computer was like, so we had to basically spend weeks fixing my computer, and it was super annoying. Have you ever made brain soap? I have not made brain soap. I do have a brain mold. I don't like the brain mold very much, so I would find a different one if someone was interested in it. But I have made a clicker soap based off of The Last of Us, and the mushrooms attached to it kind of look like brain. And Zulu's gonna go get one. It was the Thestral that got me, not gonna lie. What about the Thestral? I don't know what that's referring to. Did they give you a Thestral right away as a mount? Because I caught one in the game. I've caught 4 in the game, actually. Hello, Aldana. Yeah, it's on the supply racks, isn't it? Oh, you moved it here?
Yeah, they're moving all the soaps out here.
Sweet.
For the packing party.
I saw you put the bath bombs in there. So that's our fungus. We're calling it Infected, and it turned out really cool. So did Zulu tell you I sent the package today? No, he did not. But we have been very busy, so I am not surprised by that.
Oh yeah, it's on its way.
Oh, cool! It's on its way. Do I have enough for one more?
Whoa.
Please do not fall. I don't have the camera ready.
I didn't fall. I'm intact and in one piece.
Are you? Is
My body
that
is.
enough? Is that enough?
Right now, I don't know.
What? No. Go sit down. Or you can hang out for like a second and then take these to the dry room. Is the dry room open?
I don't think so, but I need to run an ad in a second anyway.
Okay, why don't
You
you...
doing your last one?
Yeah, I don't even know if I have enough for one full one. So we're gonna attempt it. My star is over here.
These are huge.
Chunky boys.
Yeah.
These are going to be $12 bombs this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not a question anymore.
They are chunky boys.
That is not a question anymore.
Nope. And they're gonna have painting and special effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I don't have enough to do that. So, when we put that aside, we congratulate Zulu on there being one more Hufflepuff and one more Slytherin than everything else. And we're gonna make a fairy wand. But it's gonna be boring if it's just that. So, I'm gonna add a scoop of each color to the fairy wand. All right. Slide, slide. Spoons and stacking. I tried to get more of these containers, but I ran out, and I guess my local Dollar Tree does not carry them anymore, so I'm gonna have to find a different dollar store because the one by me sucks. The cat was so badly drawn in that episode. The cat was cut out of brain construction paper, but it was cool. All right, star. We load up the star. Overload the star. In fact, we find our second half, press it on, and then we pound it. Because it doesn't really go through the press well. Insert the stick to make the hole. Realize that we squished it a little too far. Re-squish. There's our little star. Multicolors in there. We very gently turn him out on the counter here. Aha, it worked. Okay. Let's make another. Need to finish making stuff for craft fair. Always need to finish making stuff. There's always more to be made. What's your craft fair again, Aldana? Yay! You're gonna have to tell us how it goes. Very excited for you. Bring snacks. Bring lots of water. Ooh, that one's got some fun color variances in it. Do I have enough for one more? Maybe. Maybe. Nope, not enough. Okay, we're ready. I'll just turn this into Chemical X powder. I'm house sitting, so I need to pack stuff into my car. Zulu, that is the following week, not this week. Oh! Yeah. This week is right. Words. We're so focused on Memorial Day weekend because that's our big weekend.
What do you want? Or should we do a poll?
We could do a poll. Yeah.
Okay.
Go put those in there and we'll do a poll.
What do you want me to put on the poll? So we have Potion Bombs, Awesome Mix, Soot Sprites, Jinx Bombs, Kirby, and Dragon Balls.
And Doctor Who.
And Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Soot Sprites are not ready.
Okay.
Jinx Bombs and Soot Sprites I gotta do at the same time, so we'll save both of those for tomorrow. So.
Okay, so I'll put the other 5 on.
Yeah.
Works for me. I think I know what Mr. ADHD is gonna pick, but he might be watching the net right now.
You never know. The ad is also over. Yay! Also, I'm very glad to have this counter space that we had that empty container of dog food on for like a month. All right. While he makes a poll, I am going to brushy the area to clean up, and then I'll need to do, well, I have quite a few colors out, so I might not need to do a run for a color, depending on what we choose, but we shall see. All right, Zulu's getting the poll together. We're gonna paint one thing tonight, depending on what it is. Sea otters. Oh, they're doing cute things. Oh, they're stuffing their little blankets in the hole. They're so cute. You guys should watch the sea otter cam. It's very fun. Zulu can link it in our Discord later. But we got to see them in person on our vacation. And then on top of seeing the ones that are rescued and in captivity, we got to see some wild ones at breakfast and at lunch or dinner the night before, just hanging out in the kelp forest, being cute little otters. Quite fun. I like ocean creatures. They're the best. All right. So we've got our poll coming up. We've got paint. We've got paint brushes, some of which need to be cleaned, so I will clean those while we do our poll. That sounds good to me. Paper towels. All right. Dragon Balls, Kirby, Doctor Who, Awesome Mix, and Potion Bombs. All sorts of fun, cool stuff. Very relaxing, in my opinion, to watch be painted. I think it's, at times, relaxing to paint them, as long as things are behaving. But yeah. Alright. Cleany. Cleany. Yes, you can vote multiple times. You can vote for multiple things if you want. Our voting system is chaos at best and entertaining at worst. But we are here to entertain and to please, and you are here to keep me on track and doing stuff. So vote. Tell us what you want to see. That is improved. This is one of my preferred paintbrushes. Oh, one more thing that I'd like you to do, Zulu, but you can do it tomorrow, but it's to add to the list, basically. I gotta reach out to whoever we're gonna paint with and organize painty things so that we can paint with people. Anybody who wants to paint with us, because they may also need to go get paint too, because I got paint. Mixtapes! Awesome. For that, I need this brush, and I think this brush, and I think this one. So I'll deal with the rest of these later. Finish cleaning off this one. And I gotta decide what colors am I gonna do on the mixtape. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do gold. Pretty sure I'm gonna do white and black. I have lots and lots of paint for a paint class I signed up for last year and never actually started. Minus one, I made it to and used colored pencils. Bring them right on in here. Oh, they're so grapey. It's great.
I know.
I love it. And that's not even full strength. I know how strong that grape is, so I lowered it. All right. Mixtapes. They are better. Still a touch damp. Ooh, they are dense too. All right. Let's see. Color, 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 color. So, I have my color palette here. I have some, oh, yeah. I don't know what you want. Green. Clean off one of my spoons because I took almost all the spoons. So we need some gold. Obviously. Too much gold. That should be enough to start us off. And then I want white. I know I have it out here somewhere. Here it is. And then I want some maniacal pea. And some blue tide. And always a little black. That should do us. Okay. A little rubbing alcohol to turn these powdered micas into a usable paint. All right. So let's start off with our gold. Some ideas. Might change as I go though. Squish. Slide up a little. No, on the card, please. We'll try out a gold border here. There's an extremely thin raised line, which is not wanting to be painted well. That is okay. Then I'm gonna come in with my blue. I like it. Cleany, 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 cleany. I'll wipe. Let's see. Let's do some. Let's do a stripe, white stripe to dry. And we'll come in with the green. right. And then back with some black. Oh, I should have gone with an even finer brush. What do we think? I think it needs a red. Or pink? Pink. Definitely pink. Alright. Add some pink in here. Now I want it, but I don't know where I want it. I want just a streak across. Does that look good or bad? I can't decide. Not bad. Zulu. Do we need to have a talk with Tenor about what is or is not appropriate in pleasant company? Painting annoyingly thin lines. All right. Is that a yes? I confuse myself with these rolls sometimes. I believe 14 would definitely be Tenor's fired. Right. And let's see. Let's do blue streakies. Green interior today. Pink for the interface or whatever this is called. It's been a long time, I don't remember. A little thick. Some in it for the next round. You're set up so I can peel you off of here gently. Move you away. Alright. Painty, painty, painty. I'll come back and write on that one. Because we have more painting to do and more cute otters to watch cause havoc. I have completely zoned out. You guys are rolling for all sorts of stuff. I know Tenor's been bad, but we can't fire Tenor because Tenor's also very fun, especially when it's bad. Anyone wants to watch the otters with us? Yes, they are so cute. Currently, there's one rolling around, giving herself a bath in the little whirlpool. Hey Zulu, do you want to throw the meatloaf in the oven? Not the worst of ideas. Outlines in gold.
Quite hungry.
Sometimes we eat before stream, but as of late that has not worked out in our favor. We've just been so busy. with normal life too.
Also, we eat before stream, and we still get hungry afterwards.
Because we're doing so much, yeah. Snack after stream's always nice.
Or full dinner.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Right. And then we'll go in with our white stripe. That can dry. Nice and thick. Alright, and another white stripe on the other one. Okay. I do like the blue in the middle better of the two, so I'm going to just keep doing that. Yeah, Grim was not a big barker today. Which I obviously say far too soon. There's the Borkins. All of the Borkin. Oh, I have to stop at the craft store again tomorrow to pick up some puffy paint so that we can paint ducks as well. I thought we were just painting one duck. Well, we'll paint one duck, but I still need paint for him. Got two styles of duck too, so maybe we'll paint multiple ducks in different styles. We shall see. Night is young, and there are ducks and things to do. And some paint. There we go. Slidey, slidey. Slidey, slidey. exciting. I like it. Getting Wildberry Pop-Tart vibes. Oh, definitely. I'm cool with those vibes. Those are some fun vibes. I'm gonna tap out and check on a friend's stream real quick before bed. Good night. Feel better. Enjoy your rest. Thank you for joining us. Always appreciated. And we'll see you around, I'm hoping. Back. Gentle painting. I can make that strip just a little bit wider. Alright, these are coming together nicely. I'm going to give them a little tiny spritz and a puff of glitter before I rotate on. There's the glitter. Beautiful. Shiny, sparkly. Yes. Shiny, shiny. So shiny. Alright. Move the shiny boys off to the side. Bring in the next batch. And again, we start with the gold line. And tomorrow's stream we'll be painting all day. All of the paint. All of the things. Friday we will not have stream. Saturday we will be making things, but we will not be streaming them because they're just hard / not interesting things to stream, in my opinion. It's also just hard. But then we'll be back next week, do our final bombs, do a decompressed stream, and then get ready for the convention, which will be next weekend, which will be amazing and exhausting, but amazing. Hello, sir. Looking for foil.
Miss it? Foil.
Foil. I think we're out. Maybe it could be parchment paper on top. I don't know, but I realized that the other day when I was trying to put foil on top of a bin. Because we had the big Costco foil. Going off the line. That's okay.
Did not color within the lines?
I did not color on the line.
You failed kindergarten. How could you?
What you looking for? Okay. Alright. Sliding along. Actually getting somewhere. And last gold square. Okay, I'll have 3 more. But for this batch. Alright. Come on. tape painted on here. Another one. Come on. Do what I want you to do. Ah! Raid! Tatter, thank you so much for the raid. Come on in, guys. I am studiously painting mixtape bath bombs. So much painting, so much concentration. But we are doing it. We're getting there. How did you guys do? What were we doing tonight? Tell us everything. What'd we make? What'd we do? What were we working on? Started making mistakes, so it was time to quit. Yeah. But I've seen your progress pics on your table, Matt. It's looking gorgeous. It's gonna be really cool. Painting. Get the paint onto the bath bomb. Thank you. No more recent pics. It's been really pretty to watch so far. I'm excited to see it when it's all done. Yes, we have a Discord now. You can chart all of the things in our Discord as well. We love to share them with our own little community here. Yeah. Is it time to update the code, Zulu? Probably. goes the painting. Paint. Okay. And then everyone can scoot up. Bring this guy down here. Okay, I started, but it doesn't include the work I did tonight. Well, we still want to see what you've been working on so that everyone else knows what you're working on, because I know not everyone is everywhere. So we want to share everywhere. Oh, the slicey slices. I lost product. There's no way to remake it in time. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's maybe my VAT for my vendor table in June. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Got legs and walked away, just found it. Everything comes back in the end. The fairies were just playing with it for a little while. Okay, and then I've got my block here. Okay. Keep my black liquidy here. Just enough to do the writing. All right. And, of course, glitter. So shiny. Okay. Moving on to the last three. Oh, these turned out so cute. I love them. My crazier is the camera lens legit shimmering. I mean, I don't see any glitter on it. Doesn't mean there's not glitter on it. But it could just be the air. And that just all hit me in the face. Nice and shiny. Last gold lines. Wasn't expecting Fairly Odd Parents, but I'll take it. I mean, yeah, there's the war with the Pixies, right? You're a Pixie Arrow, definitely. Though I kind of, so there was this little meme going around from Tumblr, and it was about Goblin Core. And everyone was like, Goblin Core is not a thing. Goblin Core, everyone wants to be fairies, everyone wants to be princesses. No, goblins want cozy clothing and small trinkets and tiny pieces of art and snacks and things like that. I'm like, yeah, according to that, I'm Goblin Core. Raid, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. We are painting the last of our mixtape bath bombs inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy. If you've seen the movie, I'm sorry. It was so sad. But welcome in! Painting away. So much painting. Tomorrow we're doing an almost entirely painting stream. There will also be chaos. But there's always chaos, so that's just standard. Wow, I love the cassette tapes. Oh, thank you. Having a lot of fun with these. Yes, what were you working on, Lavish? What have we been up to? If you have photos, we'd love if you'd share them with us in our Discord. We can share them here on stream too. I was boxing up and labeling soaps, did some more whipped soaps, and tested a cat butt shaped melt and pour soap. Fun! I have a question for you on your whipped soap. Do you do your whipped soap from scratch or do you start with a base? Alright, there's that. Not good at sending photos on Twitch. I make my own whip soap base. I currently use a base for some sugar scrubs, but I've been looking at a recipe that I'm curious about to try. May try in the off season. I like my current base because it's temperature stable with the humidity in Houston, which is rough, but I don't know. I might try some other stuff. I did buy mine, and I made some minor modifications. Did you get it from Fizz and Foam, or who did you use? I'm always curious. I hear good things about hers. DIY Bath and Body on Etsy. I love all her recipes. I will have to see. My biggest issue is I need something heat stable, which is rough. Which is why I've been using the base I've been using, because it seems to be somewhat heat stable. I made sugar scrubs before that were not, and they just melt. It was a pain in the butt because it's hot in Houston. But I'm gonna try some things out. To get all the green on. One more. Oh, I didn't paint on the white stripe. I'll do that next. It dries pretty fast. This is 99%, so I am not concerned. Alright, there's that. And then we'll dip in here and we'll go white. And one more. What center did you go on these? We did grape soda, which we thought was fitting. Since they are so purple, and then they have multicolored embeds inside, so they'll shoot out to galaxies. And they have water-soluble glitter stars as well. This is one of my newer molds, and it worked out really well. It was well-behaved mold. So I will definitely use it again. Okay. Let those dry up for a minute, and then I will paint on my little letters. I think that'll do it. Down here, a little more paint. One more. More paint. All right. And of course, glitter to finish it off. Beautiful. Love them. They have turned out perfect. So glittery, so shiny. Let's see. Some of them you can see the embeds on the edge, like this guy. We've got them peeking out ready to have some fun. These should be really cool. I kind of hope there's one left over, but I'm definitely going to make these again because I think this will make a cool video. Oh, but my neck is tired, my hand is tired, my dinner is in the oven. Zulu, let's see if there's someone out there to raid out to. We're going to be doing a big painting stream tomorrow, hand painting a bunch of bath bombs, and having some fun with all that. We got a bunch to do. We're going to paint, we got some piping to do for some more 3D effects, and yeah, should be fun. Hoping to have those all done and dry up for Sunday, because we have friends coming over to help us pack for the convention, so that'll be helpful. Thank you so much, Maggie. Alright, let's head on over and see what Positively Stitch has going on. I will see you all tomorrow for our painting stream and more of the evolution into chaos. Good night. Oh, looks like she's raising some funds for St. Jude too. Wonderful. I've done a few charity streams over there on Positively Stitch channel. Quite a few.